Guys, welcome back. In today's video we are making a palazzo wrap pants. So this is the fabric I'm going to be working with, but first of all I would like to explain using this pattern paper. So I'm folding my paper into four. So I have four open edges like this and one folded edge. From that point I'm going to go in by 5 inches. You can see that this pattern paper is not big enough, so that's why I'm taking 2 inches right now. So after taking my 5 inches, I'm going to take my crotch line. So my crotch measurement divided by 2 is 13 inches. I'm going to be adding a belt to this pant. So my belt is going to be 2 inches. 13 minus 2 is 11 inches. So I'll mark that and make it into a straight line. So this is my crotch line. So I'm going to connect the 5 inches that I took initially to meet with my crotch line. So on my waistline, I'm going to take my waist circumference divided by 4, which is 7 inches. I'll take that and I'm going to add 6 extra inch allowance. So you can take 6 inches, you can take up to 9 inches. It depends on how you want your palazzo pants. So from there I'm going to rule a straight line down to the end of my pants. So I'm going to trim out just like this. Just like I wandered off into a room and closed the door behind me. I never gave the key to you. After trimming, I'm going to open it up like this. So I'm going to split the up part like this open. That part is going to serve as my waist. Even though I wanted to. So the next thing I'll do is to sew just like this. Let me do that on my fabric. So my fabric is folded into 4. I'm going to take my 5 inches measurement like this. Okay, so from that point I'm going to take my 11 inches, which is my crotch line, and I'm going to make it into a straight line. I should be trying something new, but now the next thing I'll do is to connect from the 5 inches I took to meet with my crotch line. From there I'm going to take my waist measurement divided by 4, which is 7 inches, and then I'm going to add 6 inches allowance. You can add 6, you can add 7, you can add 8, you can add 9. It totally depends on you. So from that point I'm going to make my waistline into a straight line down to my pant length, and the pant length totally depends on you. I'm using 2 yards fabric and I realized that my pant is short, so you can use 3 yards or 2.5 yards. So I'm trimming out just like I did on my pattern paper, and then I'm going to open the upper part like this. That's my waist, and then I'm going to open my fabric like this. I will pin it, and then I'm going to take it to my sewing machine to sew. After sewing, I'm also going to hem all the 4 edges except my waist. Body's aching. I'm tired of dwelling in the dark. It's just that my heart can't take it. I went ahead and I hemmed all the opened edges of my trouser except the waist part, and I also went ahead to cut out my belt for my trouser. So my belt, I cut out 5 inches and I ironed 1/4 inch on both sides, just like. I know what it would cost me when I let you go. I feel alone and I'm just singing. It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know. The wideness of my belt is 4 inches. It could have been you. What a crime and what a shame to let go. And the length of my belt is 51 inches. So I'm going to fold it into 2 equal parts, and I'm going to notch the midpoint.
Sometimes I just don't
I'll bring out one part of my waist
know what to do.
on the pants, and I'm going to place the midpoint to meet the midpoint, and I'm going to pin it just like this. After pinning, I'm going to sew it on a straight line just like this, and I'm going to fold this over to give it a neat finishing. So I'm going to fold it like this, and I'm also going to pin it and sew on a straight line.
I could be driving to your place, but now the ground is shaking. Could be a face, but
so I'm going to repeat the same step on the other waist, and to finish up the end of my belt, I'm going to fold it right side facing each other like this, and I'm going to sew on a straight line.
it feels like it will never.
After sewing, I'm going to turn it over just like this, and I'll fold everything inside and I'll sew on a straight line. That way I'm going to have a neat finishing. So yeah, this brings us to the end of this video. I hope that you understood all my explanation. If you have any question, you can leave it for me down below in the comment section. So I mentioned earlier that my pants became very short because I used 2 yards. I thought 2 yards was going to be enough. So if you are going to do this project and you want your pants to be very long, please make use of 3 yards or 2.5 yards. Yeah, so this is the finished look of my pants. Please give this video a thumbs up. I noticed that you guys don't like my videos, but you watch them. Please like it so that others can see this video also. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.
Never go away until we make up.